and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a flip through for you of the Colouring Heaven Halloween special. So this is issue 80 and we have 40 designs from Hannah Lynn, Enys Guerrerro, Sarah Richter and more. So if you're not familiar with Colouring Heaven, this is a 13 issues a year, so every 4 weeks. It has a matte cover, front and back, so you can colour it in. And yeah, so let's get started. I'll leave details below in the description, as per usual, where you can buy this off the Anthem publishing site. So I'll just mention very briefly here, we have the spiel from Jenny Cook, who is the creative director, a little bit about what's in the issue and the artists, links to all their websites, and of course, as usual, their social media. So let's get started into this flip through. So this one, I'll just mention it here as well, just because it's the first page. We have page 1 is the page preceding, and then this one goes here, but normally it's the one facing. So this one is an illustration by Rosary Swan the Mama, and this is really cute. It's like a bit of a chibi Halloween. And she was in last year's, she was in the Christmas special, because I did a colour along for her, which of course is why I could say her name, because I said it so many times. I did the daily colour along. So that is Rosy Swan the Mama. And then we have this one, which is sorry, I just had to let the police car go past. So this is the next one, and is another sort of chibi witch. There's a little polar bear, and she's used her wand. It's so cute. So illustration 3 again by Rosary Swan the Mama, and we have ourselves another witch. She's less chibi, more vampire. Even the cat's scared of her. And we've got our usual pumpkins down here. The bat's hanging on for dear life off of her broom. Oh, another horizontal one. Okay, so this one, she's doing a laundry of her witchy tights, and there she's her knickers are hanging out because she's got all her tights up on the washing line. She's like, why have I got spotty ones there and all the rest are stripy? Which problems? Right, okay, so that is the first 4. And number 5, we are into a Hannah Lynn. So we have Trick or Treat. I think this might be from her Halloween's book, Pumpkin Pie. Catherine and Midnight. I like that she's got spectacles on as well. It's so cute. Right, so here we have Masquerade Party, and she's got a little mask that you put up to your face. That's one big collar. It's like a vampire collar, isn't it? Right, Halloween Princess. That's a vertical one. She's got her head using a pillow for her bucket, and she seems to be spewing forth candy from her dress. No, I think that's meant to be the pattern of her dress. There's a huge wind tunnel of candy. Never mind me. If this is your first time here, I just say random things. So Victoria, and we have ourselves another witch up a tree. She's just hanging there. She's got a little pumpkin here as well. Bit of a corset. Quite like that one. And then was that? Yes. So that was the last one for Hannah Lynn, and now we are on Morgan Pip. I'm not familiar with that name. I don't think I know them. We have ourselves some pumpkin people, a bit like the sort of headless horseman thing. And another one, got the candy bucket there, nomming a huge candy, what do you call it, lollipop, that's the word. I don't know what that is. Look, it's quite I didn't realise that first of all. It's like, oh, that's a really cute little kitty, and then it's just like, well, hang on, there's the bones and there's the rib cage, and it's just like it's a zombie kitty, as you do. Right, oh, and that was just 2 for them. So next is Broom Cupboard by Zoe Sadler. So we've got one of these mixture. Yeah, I thought so. So this is like the really busy room, and we've got all the cauldrons and skeleton and the rats. And then, you know, you could feel that like this one is the Cabinet of Curiosities. You could feel like this cabinet was in that room. You don't have to, of course, they're separate pages. But it does have that same vibe to it. This little Chucky doll. And then we are on to Fabiana Trere. So we have a lot. No wonder it said and more for the illustrators. So this is another one. So this is Grimmild Evil Queen. She's got a sort of feathery boa type skirt and collar. Sort of maleficent horns here as well. It's got the skull coming out of the cauldron. So yeah, very, very evil queen. Mumia. I wanted to say Mamma Mia there. I like this. So we have ourselves a sort of chibi mummy. This little baby. Well, it's not a baby. It's like a pet one. Pet. What do they call them? Sarcophagus, something like that. For the little pet one. She is not looking happy. Then again, she's probably dead. So I can see why. Right. Striga Dios, which I assume is because I think she's Italian, so I assume this is something to do with Wizard of Oz. So we've got our wicked witch, because we've got to have flying monkeys here who it seems to be wearing a tutu. Quite like that. It's just a funny little quirky thing. You could do her green, like in Wicked. And now we are on to another artist I've not heard of. So this is Jasmine Darnell. This is a very different style, a bit more sort of, I don't want to say serious, but realistic maybe, like the realistic face. Got flowers here, more Maleficent horns, so clearly a bit of an evil queen type thing. And she's got really long fingers and yeah, a kind of Victorian vibe with that as well, with the corset. Another one from Jasmine Darnell, and she's she's in a corset as well, just in her corset. She's nearly popping out. She's got bottles and potions, and the skull, and and a scroll here where she's writing her little sort of spells on. And that's it, just those two. I need to look up that artist. I've never heard of her. So another one I've not heard, Desty at CDS. I don't think I've heard that, unless CDS is a shortening for another word for another artist or like studio or whatever. It's a little bit sort of sketchy. That makes me think of what's it called? The one from the Dragons. I'll put it up on the screen. The black dragon. How to Train Your Dragon from something Tooth. Names. Anyway, a Halloween anime pumpkin. So yeah, it's kind of a sketchy vibe on this one, and not a lot in the background. This is good for people who enjoy doing their own sort of backgrounds and textures and things like that. I kind of don't have the imagination, but I know there's going to be some amazing pictures from this. I know it already, but I prefer to have more detail there. Halloween anime witch. So I like this one better. So this one she's got again. She's like kind of a bit of an animated. Well, she's got little sort of cat eyes almost, and which makes sense because look, this is a little pumpkin thing, but that looks like it's got cat ears, and there's a little cat thingy down there, emoji. So yeah, I love her hat, big frilly, but it's still a witch's hat, but it's a big frilly hat. Love it. Right, Simona Candini. So this is like that sort of mishmash of cute and creepy all at once, because we have ourselves a little cute duck like hatching out the egg, but she's like all stitched together. So is the duck for that matter. Are you my mummy? Again, Simona Candini. She's got quite a big head, certainly in proportion to her body. She's a bit of a ballerina, so she's on tippy toes, so that's why her legs are long. She's got kind of Rapunzel hair, but maybe she's another witch, because she's got the flying monkeys again. Well, and a witch's hat. Right, steam pumpkin. So we have a sort of steampunky one. We've got our birds here with the clocks, of course. But here's the pumpkin. It's like all steampunky with the cogs and things. But she looks quite sweet there because she's got this little sort of bow under her chin, tying her hat on. Next we have Jolene at CDS. So we've got ourselves a broken mirror here, and she's got a little bit of a chucky mouth. Look, like she's a doll. She's a vampire though, so maybe it's trickles of blood. You could do whatever you like. And she's got her little horns there. But yeah, it's broken through the mirror. So she's sort of like a wicked witch in the mirror, or like someone's reflection has broken through and that's their evil side. You could do however you like. Halloween Witch by Jolene, and this is a lot more detail on this. Look at this sort of jester, and it's got like the evil face and the sad face and all this sort of thing, but it's on a music box thing. We have all our pumpkins around it. She's in a big fancy dress. I love her. She's got a bit of a Harry Potter wand there, made out of wood. Yeah, again, we've got these sort of the happy and sad. That's like the entertainment thing, isn't it? Right, and now we are on to Sarah Richter, who, you know, earlier in the year, she did have an issue all to herself. And, yeah, so we've got ourselves, it's a bit kind of grayscale-y. It feels sketchy. So a lot of these lines, whilst they're bold, they do feel like they've been done in pencil or something, because they do feel quite sketchy. But there is sort of hints of grayscale, but it's not very heavy. Frankenstein's Bride by Sarah Richter. And yeah, she had to stitch herself up as well. It's a bit of a rough deal where you she just had to stitch her own head on. Quite macabre. Again, she looks like she's framed within like the mirror. She's got a little corset on as well. And then we have Mina, and another vampire. She's got all her bats, her pet bats. And she's got this nice little sort of tiara thing on that's made out of that's like winged bats as well. That's a pretty one. I don't really do portraits, but I quite like that. Queen of the Night, another bat one, and like she's wearing her bat over her face, and like this pointy sort of old-fashioned. Oh look, she's oozing blood. She's been bitten. She might be a vampire, or maybe the bats have chowed down. She's got them all hanging in her hair. For anybody who's got a phobia of bats and flying through their hair, you might not want to do that picture, because it's literally hanging from her hair. Right, Salem, Sarah Richter again. This is how we got ourselves a little witch's familiar. He's got a little lantern hanging off his tail as well, so you could do that at night and nice little glow. And now we've got Enys Guerrerro, which many people love. Enys. She has a very dark gothic-y style, lots of grayscale. So she's like sort of wrapped up in bandages and everything. She's been stitched together. She's got like a leg, bit gruesome there really, and scissors, feathers, hair if you like hair. But yeah, I know it's not everybody's scene, but it is very pretty art, I think. Right, so we have this one, Magic Portals by Enys Guerrerro as well. And we've got like crows or ravens like in the background. We've got like the sort of, what would you call it? Like the writing, the symbols of, I don't know what, gothic-y symbols. Let's just call it that, because she's got a pentagram there as well. I know not everybody likes those, but yeah, lots of hair again. She's got these big dark eyes. At least she's not being stitched together this time. Got little candles around her, you know, because she's sitting in the pentagon. Pentagram. She's not sitting in the pentagon. Or maybe she is. Right, Memorias del Bosque, Enys Guerrerro again, and she's got little butterfly wings actually. She's in this big flowy dress. She's reading the books. I don't know what this is. Like little sort of, I guess the little butterfly antenna. Well, it looks like, doesn't it? That's a wings. So these are little, you know, little thingies. You know the thingies. Right, issue 36. Image 36. The Keys of the Savage. Isn't that one? I think that's the one that was just being made into a. Is that the one that's a diamond painting? Because I remember there was a lock in her chest. I know she does do diamond paintings, and I think that might be one of them. She's like standing in water, I think. Could be the key to her heart. Oh, I like this one. Wow. So this is by Matt Davidson. He's another one who's just come out of a recent issue. He did one with Dawn Davidson as well, which is it's a husband and wife team. They have very different styles though, but I like his style the best because he does grayscale. Look at this. Wow. This is like the Egyptian mummy, but it's like she's got these like scarabs crawling up her. I mean, obviously, if you don't like the sort of dark, macabre type Halloween and prefer the cutesy ones, you probably want to avoid that. In fact, you probably want to avoid all these if judged by the next pictures going on. So we have ourselves a ghost bride. This is amazing. Look at these candles though. Look, there's all this smoke. This is a fantastic picture. So she's got she is the ghost bride, so she's in her wedding gown and she's got her veil, but look, her ribs are breaking out because she's like a sort of zombie. Well, she's a ghost. Zombie, ghost, same thing. But yeah, that's a very, wow. I wonder if this is based off of a colour picture. I'll have to Google it. See whether it's conversion, and you could use it as a guide to the colour, because that could be stunning. Right, missing something, and we have a headless horseman here. I like this one as well. And yeah, so we got our pumpkin head. Fantastic horse. Look, even the like little hairy hooves and everything. Love it. I love it. I do like Matt Davidson's style. I want to do one from the book that he actually had other pictures in. I've just not got around to it. So, Vampira, or Vampira. And obviously, she's a vampire. Clues in the name. Got loads of bats. Little pet bat sitting on her shoulder. A little coffin necklace. Fantastic hair. Look at the hair. If you enjoy doing hair, she's got big, long, flowing hair, and she's got in this cape. And she's in the graveyard, because look, you can just see it there in the background. Beautiful, stunning images if you like that sort of thing. So that is it, the full flip through Colouring Heaven Halloween Special issue 80. As I mentioned, I will leave details down in the description of where you can buy this from the Anthem Publishing website. They do ship around the world. You know, you can buy it as a one-off issue, or you can subscribe, and they might still be doing their 3 issues for £5 offer. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate any thumbs up. Take care and see you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.